Twitch has suspended all of the members of the TwitchCon rating streamers panel for 30 days for hateful conduct. Well, at least it's not a perma. They gave me a perma. Ethan Klein showing SS in a Twitch symbol. I mean, this is like the primary strategy of Zionist whining, right? In basically all cases. Everything is anti-Semitism, especially when it hurts my feelings. Everyone who disagrees is a Nazi, etc., etc. Like, openly disingenuous. Not surprising from him, I guess. Also, show number 69? Nice. What was even on that panel that was so bad? I mean, I didn't see it. I genuinely don't know. The Lunatic Stop Anti-Semitism account is pressuring Twitch and Dan Clancy to ban Hassan too. Didn't Hassan get rated like anti-Semite of the month or something by Stop Anti-Semitism? This is literally like a Nazi account. Like, these people are psychos. They are like fully in line with, remember at the beginning on October 7th or like right after when you had like vans outside college campuses with the names of students who were on pro-Palestinian like club lists on them, and like talking about blacklisting them from work forever. Like, they are like a part of, I mean, what essentially what it is cancel culture, right? Like, it is cancel culture, but real and very powerful. It's like the only time I can think of that it's real. They had a category called Sabra, which is an Israeli hummus brand, but it's also a term that refers to Jews who were born in Israel. I don't know where the line is drawn. I don't know enough about like language to determine whether that would be like a dog whistle or whatever else. The little bit that I saw of the panel, I feel like it was a pretty stupid thing to do, just purely on a, yeah, and Destiny is pushing hard to try and get Hassan banned. Wow, really? Is it 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020? What year is it? Thank you for the info. Anyway, like, it seemed like it was pretty dumb. The panel, can I see the panel? The VOD has been taken down. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Oh my god, there's a bunch of articles on this. Who dilly? Who dilly? Streaming site Twitch accused of unchecked anti-Semitism, anti-Israel bias. Thank you, Times of Israel. Love that these things are equated. Popular live streamers ranked each other on a scale of Arab to Jew. Are they Arab coded? Ask Perms thinks it's a slur. Wasn't the name of the slur something like Habibi tier list? And it's like can you say it or something? The Habibi pass? It's not Arab to Jew, that's a lie. Well, yeah, it's the Times of Israel. Ethan Klein lied again to myself. Arabs and our guest did a tier list where good equals Arab, Jew equals bad, which does not happen. Our tier list was who has Habibi pass, which is a meme tier list we did with a variety of creators. Here's a clip with the context.
All right.
But we are going to tier list them, and we're going to need your help to discuss and figure out who can say Habibi and who can't.
And also, we have tiers. We have Arab coded. They ask permission to say Habibi. You know, like you got like a white guy.
I will say, by the way, I want to be clear. This is like a profoundly bit to pull. In this environment, you're not Kick streamers, man. You're Twitch streamers. It is a remarkably, and normally when people say tone deaf, what they mean is like, oh, you're being insensitive. My concern here isn't insensitivity. It's just like a read the room, look at how aggressively, like look at how polarized the environment is. You know, you have to be careful. There are a lot of like actual anti-Semites out there. I'm not saying it's these guys or whatever. I'm just saying like it's good to provide yourself a good buffer of plausibility when it comes to, oh no, I'm not like being anti-Semitic, I'm being anti-Israel, because being anti-Israel is based and being anti-Semitic is cringe. So it's good to try to employ, like, to behave in a way that keeps a very strong line between those two things. They know they're lying. Sabra only means hummus. They're just blatantly dog whistling IMO. I can't really comment on this because I don't know. Like, I see that Sabra means modern Hebrew term that defines any Jew born in Israel. I see this. I understand this. But I don't know enough about like the frequency with which the term is used in this context versus the hummus brand context to like comment on that. I guess it's kind of a vibes thing.
Guys, like, can I say it? Is it a slur?
Is it okay?
Am I allowed to?
You know what I'm saying? And then you have thinks it's a slur, where it's like a white person that really they're like, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm so sorry. And then love Sabra, which is they're not Arab coded at all.
Yeah, they're not allowed to say it.
It's basically like you can't say it, and if you say it, you're literally hate criming us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is the perfect transition to our first person, Hassan.
Arab coded, but
why?
ask permission. I don't know.
The fuck is
I
this?
think
He thinks
ask
it's a
permission.
slur or ask for permission.
Ask
yeah.
permission. I feel like
I don't mean it in a bad way, but I feel like he just likes Sabra.
you have.
Like, I feel like he goes to the store, he's like, oh,
Honestly, that's big.
She also said American soldiers deserve PTSD. Who the care? Who's talking about this? You can't talk about any drama or analyze any event or like comment on it without people being like, did you know that like actually there's a whole depth of drama about all these people that I will now drip feed you with no context whatsoever? I don't give a shit.
We need to put it in Love Sabra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know the other people are in there derogatory, but he's in there just like neutral.
Yeah, Jinxie loves Sabra, not derogatory.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mike.
He's like, no, I really f- with Sabra. I'm not gonna.
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we put you on the Sabra category. Sabra's not hummus, dude.
You hate.
Aren't they? Well, it sounds like they're talking about it in a hummus context. Again, I don't know enough about how the term is used to evaluate. Like, the part of the point of a dog whistle is that it's difficult to, like, snap judgment that shit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I maintain that it's a stupid thing to do either way. Like, I would try to maintain that line a lot better. It's like saying likes watermelon or drinks Kool-Aid. Really? So, like, the Sabra hummus brand, like, if somebody said, oh, they like the Sabra hummus, that would be like I don't think that's true. I think you just drew that comparison because they're food. Like, what's the relationship there? Food? Is Sabra's like a kosher hummus brand, or so it's like Israeli. It's like an Israeli brand, so it's like an Israeli thing. But it can also refer to like Israeli Jews. Okay. Sabra means Jew born in Israel. I understand that. We just had the Wikipedia page. Oh, okay. You guys just don't want me to talk about it. You're just gonna do this? You've all like already run the drama circuit. I come here after a nice day of cleaning my house. I went on a walk. It's a nice day, and I try to talk about it, and everyone's like, hold on. You don't have permission to talk about that yet. As somebody who has consumed 18 hours of analysis on this drama, I have very strong opinions, and if you don't adhere to them, then I'm gonna assume that you fully side with the opposition, which is in this case the ADL, I suppose. Calm down. It's a month-old TwitchCon panel? I assumed it was like, it just happened, based on the way it's being talked about. Ian G, that's the first sensible thing you've ever said. The Stop Anti-Semitism account never actually goes after anti-Semitism. They only go after pro-Palestinian people. Literally, like the AIPAC, like Robinson versus his opposition kind of deal, you know? We know what they're about. ADO literally defines being anti-Israel as anti-Semitic. They're mad now because of the Asmongold ban and fairness? Yeah. The dog whistle is that it's colonizer hummus, not genuine Middle Eastern hummus. I don't think that's the dog whistle. I think that's the intended point of the comparison. Yeah, that's the out loud point. That's the human whistle. On October 20th, Frogan issued an apology on Twitter, writing, "The U.S. military has conducted some of those horrific crimes against humanity in these countries. My anger is directed at individuals who are currently championing the war crimes." Wait, this is Frogan saying that she hopes that U.S. soldiers get PTSD, not the Twitch panel. Unless, did she say that at the Twitch panel? Is it this?
For any soldiers. I have no pity at all for any soldiers. Distress, thank you so much. I will never have any pity for any soldiers. U.S. military? Boo who? I hope you get PTSD.
26 million views on a sentiment about the U.S. military that is older than anyone who viewed it. Disgusting human being. I mean, maybe, but not for this. Hyperbolic rhetoric expressing hatred for soldiers? The f cares? Just edgy.
You know, I do the ones the ones I'm like whatever about.
This is no edgier than shit that has been said by everyone involved in this. Hassan, Destiny. I guess I don't watch Denims. I don't know. Like, this is 26 million views.
The U.S. soldiers are the ones that like acknowledge that like what they did was wrong. They didn't know back then. Whatever. You're a good person in my book. I'm like a Tom. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. So the U.S. military that are like, yeah, like, you know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like, I'm changed. Like, imperialism. This, you don't deserve the PTSD. But like any other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh my god, I want my Camaro, no student loans. F you.
Wait, seriously? This is like 26 million view worthy? She's even like, if you've learned and regret what you did in the U.S. military, I'm not targeting you, but if you're there like enthusiastically, are you kidding me? This is like, I mean, this is significantly less pointed than like Hassan's America deserved 9/11 thing, which I assume in this community we all understand with its intended meaning. I don't know. This is wild to me. She also tweeted out explicit support for Hamas during October 7th. She's genuinely evil and deserves permanent deplatforming. I'm just going to take a wild guess, Rippy, that you probably don't think people should be permanently banned from Twitch for supporting the IDF, which is like not only allowed on Twitch, but is institutionally accepted in all of society, except for college campuses, even though the IDF has killed like substantially more people. Whataboutism? That's not whataboutism at all, actually. It's an extremely point. That's not like a random point. I bet you don't get mad when homeless people die in the street. No, that's not like a what about. That's like a very pointed, yeah, it's an exactlyism. It's because she wears a hijab. Yeah, no, like, let's not be stupid. It's obviously because she's like a... Why the f does she live in America? That seems like a... Makes America, love it or leave it. I wonder what the general sentiment of the responses are. The clip is cut out of context. She said the PTSD part about soldiers who purely go for the money. I think she just said that, didn't she?
Like, you know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like, I'm changed. Like, imperialism, this. You don't deserve the PTSD. But like any other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh my god, I want my Marrow, no student loans. Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD.
Is that like seriously? This is like the super edgy. If you join the military so that you can like just get the bag or whatever, like an Arab woman whose people are currently being mulched through Western imperialism, like hope you get PTSD for what you do. This is literally just like basic ACAB sentiment. You all are charged the fuck up on this drama. Sure, but it's against TOS. I'm not talking about Twitch TOS. I'm talking about 26 million views on Twitter. That's insane. Holy shit. I don't even like Frogan. I'm pretty sure every time I've talked about her, it's been negative. She sure as shit doesn't like me. Yeah, that's true, Thana. You get the lib whiplash that has been infecting the Reddit for years, where like people's #1 priority is, it's the same way that tankies are like #1 priority, I'm not a liberal, and then there are liberals in my community being like #1 priority, I'm not like those tankies. I'm like a Bernie Sanders kind of socialist, you know? I think that taxes should be 1% higher, and I think that we should have single-payer healthcare. That's where my ambitions end. I'm not like those people who... I'm not like those people who take it too far. I'm not like those people who insult our veterans! Alright, bro. Did you just say you don't support our troops?
Clap so that you can make sure that there's actually humans in the room.
Good job.
What the f?
Is this true? Am I the most Arab streamer? I don't think I'm the most Arab streamer.
I feel like my dad is the most Arab streamer.
Yeah, easily.
Seconds, and you were like,
I was like, I don't know how to. I was like, is this like a hate crime or is this like a compliment?
and I look at Frogan, I was like, I wish someone walked by me and be like, oh, Leonardo DiCaprio, like, what?
In my list.
I think
You gotta pick someone else.
we're trying not to.
We got Miss Kiff.
Miss Kiss.
Whoa, yeah.
I guess my thought on this is that if they said something super egregious and dog whistly, somebody would have already shown me that clip. That's the main thing that I've learned from drama. When people show me something and they're like, no, like they were bad, and then the clip that I see doesn't look that bad, but like maybe could be bad with some additional context, they would have provided the additional context, right? Like they would have sent me that. They would have been like, yeah, and here's the really bad thing they said. Everyone would be screaming about it. Yeah, it's a targeted campaign right now against pro-Palestinian / anti-Israel voices on Twitch. People like Drew Pavlo posting old clips from Hassan trying to get him banned. Yeah, like don't be suckered. Regardless of how you might feel about anything that's said or any of the people involved, this is exclusively like a campaign for fascists to get pro-Palestinians banned. Like that's it. The only actual political weight here is reactionaries, fascists, Zionists, but I repeat myself, you know, like collaborating to try to find any excuse they can. And if you fall for it, you're a sucker and an idiot and no ally of mine. I'll say that much. You know, don't be a moron, okay? If there's a black content creator who you don't like, let's just take everyone's favorite punching bag in this channel, Professor Flowers, sure. And you see, oh, there's drama against her because she kind of did something a little bit like she said something a little about white people, but the drama is entirely like Nazis dogpiling her. If you engage with that drama with the like, yeah, she is terrible, you're a idiot. You're a moron.